As Hurricane Dorian creeps towards South Florida, people in Miami are gathering donations for the hard-hit Bahamas. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau also announced today Canada is ready to provide support if needed. The eye of the storm is now dangerously close to Florida's east coast. The storm's outer bands have already pounded parts of the state with heavy rains, and residents are being warned to hunker down and prepare for hurricane-force winds. Dorian is fierce. Even from space, you can tell that it's huge. The storm is tied with the Labor Day hurricane of 1935 for the most powerful Atlantic hurricane to ever make landfall. Jackson Proskow is in Daytona Beach tonight. And Jackson, after all that destruction in the Bahamas, you found people willing to defy evacuation orders.
Well, Robin, nearly 3 million people up and down the coast are under a mandatory evacuation order tonight. And here in Daytona Beach, they've gone a step further. They've put a curfew in place as well. All of this is to get people away from the coast while it's still safe to do so because this storm has such an uncertain path. Evacuation day on the coast and a frantic rush for tourists to leave.
I feel like safety is most important. You can't stop storms in Mother Nature, so you just have to go with the flow.
In South Carolina, lanes on the interstate were reversed to help people flee faster. In Daytona Beach, where there's also a mandatory evacuation order in effect, many locals are staying put, confident they can ride out the storm on this thin strip of land.
We are supplied for the next 7 days. I have gas for my generator, for my refrigerator.
Staying means being trapped when the bridges close. With Dorian drifting close but not forecast to make landfall, people would rather hunker down.
I mean, the storm's only moving at 5 miles an hour right now, so you have some time to move and get your stuff and get out of here before it hits.
Just to be safe, Hunter and Toby Harrison were busy packing up anything in their yard that could become a projectile. But they still have no plans to leave.
I feel pretty calm. I'm pretty confident in this house, and that'll keep us safe.
Along the coast of Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas, residents face the same dilemma: stay or go. Shelters have opened for people who need a safe place. Some of them have already hit capacity. In a sign of what's to come, utility crews from across North America have begun staging at the Daytona Speedway. Thousands of trucks ready to roll out as soon as they're needed. As the wind grows stronger and the waves get larger, people up and down the coast have put their faith in the forecast, hoping that Dorian will only deliver a glancing blow. But they're watching closely and are more than a little worried.
As long as the eye doesn't hit us directly, then we're going to stay. I mean, if a real strong eye is going to hit us, then we're going to scoot out of here.
Those evacuation efforts have been hampered by the situation at airports. Several airports in this area have already shut down. Others are closing tonight. That includes the airport in Orlando. Robin, there are also still shortages of gasoline, with about 50% of stations in this region running completely dry.
Jackson, what are the weather conditions like right now where you are?
Well, we've certainly noticed an increase in the winds over the course of the day today, and throughout the day we've also had these bands of very intense rainfall that have moved through. But the real bulk of this storm is still days away, especially here in northern Florida and into the Carolinas. This is going to be a prolonged event, and people are being told to get ready for just that.